John Draper, a prankster hero to an early generation of hackers, used his status at cybersecurity conferences to arrange private meetings with teenage fans and a reporter where he touched them inappropriately, multiple men have told BuzzFeed News. The allegations are the latest in what has become in recent weeks an explosion of sexual misconduct reports that have roiled a seemingly endless list of industries, from Hollywood to the news media to the Alabama Senate race. As in many of those other cases, Draper's actions were well known to at least a core of people who had regular contact with him. Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak told BuzzFeed News that Steve Jobs once told him that Draper, an early associate, once asked Jobs to sit on Draper's back in the 1970s, an offer Wozniak said Jobs declined as being out of the ordinary. But in the hacking world, where unusual behavior is accepted and often celebrated, there were few official steps taken to prevent Draper's overtures to unsuspecting fans. Volunteers who worked the annual DEF-CON hacking conventions in Las Vegas recalled that one of their responsibilities was to separate Draper from his teenage followers. Draper's behavior drew attention at other conventions as well, where he was a frequent presence. Brandon Creighton, a long-standing volunteer at hacker conferences who was familiar with rumors about Draper, recalled escorting him from a private party after TourCon in San Diego in 2007, though exactly why was not clear. "We applaud those individuals bravely stepping forward to tell their stories," DEF-CON organizers said in a statement provided to BuzzFeed News. "The behavior described in these allegations is appalling and has no place in our community. Per DEF-CON's code of conduct, this kind of behavior will result in a permanent ban from our events." In a series of interviews, 6 men with direct knowledge of Draper, now 74, described him as habitually meeting young, often teenage men at conferences between 1999 and 2007, touting energy exercises or stretches. These included him massaging men in public and urging them to come to his or their hotel room for private sessions. Ethan Smith, now the Los Angeles bureau chief for the Wall Street Journal, told BuzzFeed News that Draper once drew him to his hotel room with the promise of an interview, but then commenced an exercise, climbing on Smith's back and rubbing his erect penis against him. Another of the 3 men who joined Draper in his hotel room, James Erickson, said Draper courted him for months as a teenager to join in energy exercises, eventually bringing him to his hotel room when he was drunk and jumping on his back. The young man threw Draper off and fled the room, he said through a spokesperson. Draper declined to comment on any of the claims, saying at this time, "We will not be making any statement nor answering any questions."